live today doing a Q&A. So if you are watching this back later and you want your question answering, then there's going to be messages and answers in here for you. So, you know, you can kind of ask your question in your mind, close your eyes, maybe flick through, and where you land in the live stream is going to be the answer for you. But if you are live tuning in with this, I'm going to be live with you for an hour, maybe two. I'm going to see how I go. This is you asking me questions. So we call on the angels and our intuition and our guides to answer the question. So if you want to ask me a question, make sure you read the description box about, you know, how you can donate and ask me questions. You don't need to donate to ask a question, but if you do, make sure you put your question in with the donation. But you don't need to donate to get a question answered, and it doesn't guarantee your question answering either, and all that information is in the description box below. So I'm going to use various cards for this. They are guiding me to the Field Tarot today. This is a beautiful deck, and I haven't used it for a long time. I might use this later in the week too. So I'm going to use this deck, and then anything else they guide me to, they are guiding me to Georgie's deck, the Divine Masculine Messages to the Divine Feminine, if anyone wants a message about the journey with their twin. So let's do this then. Okay, I've got nobody in the chat yet, so welcome, 6 of you watching. I know I haven't said I'm going live, and you may be a bit surprised, but if you want your question answering, let me know. Okay, so thank you for being here, sending you so much love, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family, because we're here for you every day. So I'm going to wait until anyone jumps in. Usually I have people in straight away. I haven't really got anyone around at the moment, which is a bit odd, but I hope I've put, you know, public, I'm sure I have. I've got people watching. So I'm just going to see, first of all, then we're going to do a little message. So what do you need to know? Okay, for anyone tapping in right now. So this is like until I get anyone coming in the chat, but this is a message for everyone. So first of all, we've got powerful cards. We've got the Chariot, Perseverance, the Universe, and Vision. Very powerful. So it's saying persevere on your journey, don't give up, and have that vision of what you want so the universe can manifest it for you. And that's how things are going to move forward. Very powerful guidance here coming through. So the Chariot's all about that vision, that moving forward feeling, working through darkness, stepping into the light, and all the power flowing in. And they are giving me, as I'm doing this reading, they're giving me like an itchy eye or a pain in the eye and a feeling like you need to clean your eye out. So this is also about changing the way you see things, and then the way you see things will change. So a little message there. I've got people coming in now, so I'm going to get on with the reading. So welcome. So first of all, we got Crystal there. Welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz. I would love a message from my guides about my masculine and anything else I need to know. Love you too, Angel. So what do we need to know? Straight out the deck there. So wow, I mean, this is powerful. We've got fortune and beginning. So the Wheel of Fortune is everything turning in your favor. It's about things coming together. And again, we've got that kind of light and dark energy there. So, you know, it's like the darkness, the dark times, anything you've been struggling with, it's really turning around now into the light. And, you know, you're moving towards this beautiful new beginning. This is like the Fool energy as well. So ready for a new adventure and a fresh start. And I've just posted it actually, the Fool video for the Tarot series. So, you know, that's kind of where we are right now. And what I'm feeling is a message from your DM, Crystal, is your DM is very attracted to your physical body, especially, you know, you're behind and, you know, that kind of energy where, and you've moved away, you know, from anything that you feel has been knocking you down. It's behind you. So you're feeling a lot stronger now. They're also showing me this tattoo. So I don't know if tattoos are relevant to your connection, but this is really about your person is tattooed on your heart, and sometimes you wear your heart on your sleeve, and it's about the power of the love. So this definitely is moving forward. So what they want you to know is, if you've been through tough times, if it's been a struggle, you know, if you've been through some crazy energy, things are now getting better. And you know that within, things are feeling better for you. You know, there's a lot more excitement as we've moved forward into 2022. And, you know, you're ready for what's to come. You're ready. There's this rebirth energy flowing in. And they're giving me, even though this says fortune, they're giving me the words forever. So you're really realizing that your journey is forever and it's eternal. It's very beautiful. So let's do a message, what's going on with your masculine. So the energy we've got, we are one and you are my truth. Look at that for beautiful. We are one and you are my truth. So that's the message coming through for you today. So the Wheel of Fortune is moving everything in your favor to bring in the beautiful beginning that you've been wanting and craving and asking for. And that's exactly where you are as we've moved into this new year. Very beautiful. Welcome to everyone coming in. I know I haven't said I'm live, but I am. So we've got It's About That Time, yeah, live. Thank you. We've got the Empress M. Hey Liz, what a nice surprise. And Empress, I've used your cards in all of the February horoscope readings. I absolutely love them. And I'm going to be posting them hopefully later today for members early. So you'll be able to check that out as well. And we've got Billy Belen, welcome. Good morning, Liz. I'd like to know if my DM and I will be together soon. So what do you need to know about you and your DM right now? He's saying to you, I'm healing the past. So there's still some healing going on, you know, before you are physically together. So trust the timing of everything. There's still some healing going on. So when will you be together, or what do we need to know about it? So the two cards coming out. First of all, we've got the Eight of Swords and it says isolation. So this is kind of that silence, those quiet times, you know, that kind of separation energy where it's needed to process. It's that time where we go within to heal the past, and we have to do that to be able to be together. So currently where things stand at the moment, you know, there's still healing going on, and that's a good thing. Don't see that as a bad thing, because that's what's needed to bring you together. And we've got despair, Ten of Swords. So it's like all the dark times are now behind you. You know, you're both healing the past, you're both forgiving, releasing and letting go so you can move forward. So it's just that release, the need to let go, the need to heal it. So don't feel that time's running out, or things aren't working out, or things aren't moving forward, because they absolutely are. But there's all this that needs to be healed first. So regarding when you're going to be together, when's it going to happen? Let's use another deck, actually. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot. So when are you going to be together, or what do we need to know about that? We've got, wow, the World card, and we've got the Queen of Wands. So the message is, you're coming to an end of a cycle. You know, it's like the end of all the pain, all the struggle, and all the things that have been causing trouble, or, you know, this kind of despair energy, this isolation. It's coming to an end. So things are turning in your favor, a lot like the Wheel of Fortune. So all you have to do is continue to be you and shine your light and have that fire in your belly and that passion for your connection. And you have everything you need to get through it right now. Strength, determination, motivation. You have freedom to be you, and, you know, you have the root to the connection too. So the message is, they're not giving you an exact date or time, you know, when it's going to move forward, when you're going to be together, because the past has still been healed. But I do feel August to October last year was very pivotal to moving things forward. There was a lot of deep healing being done between August and October, and it's like it can't get worse, it can only now get better. So trust that there's a completion coming in, and the new cycle I'm feeling is the new season. So I'm feeling springtime as when things are really moving forward for you. All you have to do in the meantime is continue to be you. I hope that helps, okay? Sending you so much love. Thank you all for being here, sending you so much love. So the Empress, could I please get an update about what's going on with my DM? So what's going on with your DM for Empress M? What's going on? So we've got, I'm afraid that things might go wrong. So your masculine is still working through physical fear. You know, we've got the Earth card. So he's definitely kind of grounding himself a bit more, paying more attention to what's going on in his physical reality. And he's healing those fears that things might go wrong. So there's still some insecurity about that. You know, he's afraid of failing you and hurting you and letting you down, and judgment. And he's afraid of that. So he's healing that right now. So, but he's coming more down to earth, more aware, you know, from his physical reality of what's going on. Wow. And this is beautiful. I mean, you're in this energy. Yeah, he's planning, okay. But you're in this energy of innocence. So you're forgiving all of that. You're in a very forgiving energy. You're coming up as the deer. So you're all this love and all this compassion and kindness and, empathy and all the beautiful energy of the divine feminine. And, he's afraid of letting you down, but he does want to come back, and he's thinking of you and all the memories with you and all the love he's shared with you. And that's what he's planning for, because you've got that beautiful kind of twin flame energy there. You've got the yellow and the red, and that's about the sunlight and the passion and everything coming together. And look how close those kind of ones are together. Coming together, planning to come back together. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm just healing everything on the earth realm. I'm getting myself sorted out. I'm sorting out my finances. I'm sorting out my, physical reality. So I'm able to come back into your life and, give you everything that you truly do deserve. And I know I've let you down. I'm sorry. But I'm releasing those fears about making mistakes and those fears that things might go wrong. And this may also be what you're releasing too, hoping that it all goes right this time. But there's definitely planning to come back to you. So all you have to do is be you. And I am feeling a big shift or change between 2 to 6 weeks or between February and June. So something big is coming in soon. And he's becoming more grounded to be able to give you more things you desire and want in the physical world. I hope that helps. Very powerful. We've got twins and Gemini. Welcome, beautiful. Great to see you. We've got Jamie Bell. Hi, Liz. Happy Wednesday. Hearing what my DM is feeling would be much appreciated. So thank you for being here. Sending you so much love. So what's your masculine feeling? If you think my journey is easy, then you are wrong. Okay, you are wrong. So he's kind of saying to you, my journey isn't easy. So if you think that, you're wrong. Now, I don't feel that you do think his journey's easy, but that's what he's worrying about. He's concerned about, that you think he's having an easy go of it, and he isn't. So he's letting you know it's hard, it's a struggle, but he's getting through it. So what does the tarot want to say about this? Here it comes straight out there. Yeah, there's a lot of reflection going on with the Four of Swords. So he's reflecting on everything. He's working things out. He's processing. He's planning. And we've got the word rest. So, this is kind of like a rest time. It's like a pause in action. So he can actually make sense of things. So the big message for you is relax about things. It's okay. Everything's working out. It is a time of rest and reflection. And I am seeing, again, this circle as things turning in your favour. So I am feeling a lot of Wheel of Fortune energy coming in around the twins right now, where there's a lot of divine intervention. There's a lot of feeling and healing to bring you together. So his journey isn't easy right now. And, he's also thinking, I hope you don't think it's easy. He's worrying that you're thinking he's living it up and loving his life, and he isn't. So he's getting his strength back. He's resting. He's recuperating. He's rejuvenating so that he can actually find the strength to be what you want him to be. And, you may feel like it's stuck or stagnant, but everything's coming full circle. You've got the karma card there. So that's also about surrender, release, and let go. And, the energy of the moon. And I feel this full moon is bringing in some pretty powerful energy. So there's going to be some movement around the full moon, but he is taking charge of his situation. And he's saying to you, they're giving me fear. So he is releasing some fear right now, and he needs to get some rest. So I do feel as well, he may be tired. He may be having sleepless nights. Things may be on his mind, and he just needs to relax. I'm going to cut the deck. Yeah, look at this, how a union is happening. So he's reassuring you it is happening. So you may be seeing the stag or signs. So he just needs a little bit of rest time to get himself together. I hope that helps, okay? Let me move this up. We've got Caroline Joy. Welcome. Hi, Liz. What do I need to know but I'm not getting? Wow. What do I need to know but I'm not getting? What do you need to know but you're not getting? What do you need to know but you're not getting? Here we go. It's trying to jump out there. So the message is we've got independence. Wow. It says Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen, this is definitely you. Okay. So the Queen of Swords is someone very dynamic, strong, resilient, independent, and powerful. So what you need to know is you can handle anything. that's coming your way, anything you're dealing with. You're being given all the resources you need to get through it. And you've got that sword, and you're being reminded that that sword, it can cut through cords of fear, but it can also cause damage. So you have much more power than you realize. So you're also learning to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. You're learning to take control, to become independent, to stand your truth. And that's what you're going through in your journey. You're also realizing that you are unique and special. I mean, look at her there. She's got like a red, purple, pink hair. And that's unusual, it's different. So you're being guided to be different, to be yourself. You've got a very sexy dress on there showing all the thigh area off. So I feel your twin really is attracted to your thighs and your physical appearance. There may even be a tattoo there too. But I'm feeling, this is about your sexy side and your, the way your twin flame desires you. So what the angels want you to know that you may not be getting is that you are desired, that you are strong and capable, and that you are independent and strong, and that you can handle it. And that right now what you're learning on your journey is actually connected with independence. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. We've got Prince of Divine Welcome. We've got girl on her, is it IOU, mate? Or Journey? Oh, no, Journey, sorry, it looks like IOU. So I feel that's a message there that your masculine owes you something, and that's how he feels. Okay, I'm just tapping in intuitively with that one and picking up. So, he may, or you may feel that someone owes you something, or your twin owes you something, or the universe owes you something. But the angel's saying you'll receive everything you deserve at the right time. And it does say, I think it says journey, but it looks like I owe you a journey or something like that. So take what resonates from that. There's no question there. You're just saying hello to everyone. So hello. We've got twins and Gemini. Hi, Liz. May I please have a message from my Leo twin? It's been a long, painful journey. I've let go, but I'd like a message, please. And when we let go, everything falls into place. Letting go is about surrender and feeling at peace. So the message is, look at this, I am moving towards you. So because you've let go, and you're also letting go of all the pain, you're working towards the path of peace. So because of that, your person is saying to you, I am moving towards you. This isn't over. It isn't over. It's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. So he is actually moving towards you. And look at this, trust me. So you're learning to trust the journey. And when we let go, that's what we do. When when it's all very painful and struggle and, we've had enough of everything, that's when we learn to trust. We learn to trust in the love, the connection. We learn to trust them to find their way. And that's when they start moving towards us. So the energy for you is trust him. Trust your twin, because he is moving towards you. Okay, and let's get a tarot message for you as well. So what else do you need to know? This is a beautiful deck. I love this one. We've got the Nine of Swords, fear. So, there's fear being released. You're releasing fear. And I feel as well that, you may be dreaming of certain things and connecting in dreams. You may be having crazy dreams. So there's purging going on in dreams as well. And I feel right now you are connecting in dreams. So you may feel more at peace in dreams. So you're either going to have peaceful dreams or crazy dreams, or a bit of both, because there's a lot of healing energy going on in dreams. So, there's things being released, fears being released about, if this is real, about if this journey is happening. And he's asking you to trust him. You may even be receiving dreams where you see your twin moving towards you. Or you may even receive dreams where he tells you to trust him. Or that's what you're doing within the dream, or you're purging fears about if you can trust him. So it feels like there's intense dreams right now to bring you back together. I hope that helps, okay? Great to see you. We've got Esmeralda. Welcome. My twin flame is Facebook officially in a relationship. So my twin flame is Facebook. I think you mean is on Facebook officially in a relationship 2 years, and he never mentions it. Well, sometimes the masculines feel very embarrassed about what they're doing in the physical world. They don't know how to express what's going on. They want to make changes, but they don't know how to. And then something happens that brings it out all into the open. And that's for everyone's higher good, because then it means things have to move forward. So try not to worry. Let's get a message from your masculine. Again, they're giving me like a pain in the eye, connected with, physical things that you see that cause pain. So you have to look past the illusion. He's saying to you, we are one, but I can't do it right now. So there's things he's learning. This is what we have to understand on the journey. When we're meant to be together, we come together. You may feel ready, you may feel it's time, but the universe is saying, I know what's best for you. And right now, you're still growing from something, you're still learning from something. So embrace the time you have now to be you, to focus on you, to find your own way. So let's do a message from heaven for you. Here we go. We've got here strength. Yeah. So you're building strength through this. You may be trying to work it all out, thinking about things. That's what she's doing there, contemplating. But you're actually gaining all the strength you need. So in other words, you were strong enough to handle whatever's come to light, whatever you're realizing, and it's giving you strength. So whatever's happening within your twin flame connection is happening to build your strength, and trust that at the right time, the universe will create the way. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Donna, sending you so much love. Thank you for moderating for me. And we've got Cynthia Vegas 21. Hey Liz, any messages from my DM? What's happening? I've been experiencing bad pain at my heart chakra the past 3 days. Any messages from the angels for me? Well, if you've been experiencing heart chakra activation, pain, it's because your heart's expanding. Things are happening to bring things out into the open. So they're giving me the words, kind of things being revealed, secrets coming to light. And this is about your own psyche and what you're understanding. It may also be the anticipation of something. So what you're best doing is closing your eyes and connecting with your heart and saying to your heart and your body, what are you showing to me at this time? What do you want me to know? Communicate with your body. So the message we've got is the universe. So you're realizing the universe has your back, and that's why your heart is also beating like that, or you're having all of this pain, because things are opening up. You're opening up to your own universal power. And I do feel you're going through a chakra alignment and a healing and a cleansing. And we've also got the tower. So the tower is about chaos, upheaval, change. So again, the heart feels it sometimes before it happens. So there's some crazy changes or crazy energy coming in that's going to make things work in your favor, that's going to bring in a new beginning. And we've also got the devil. But I am seeing that looks a lot like the antelope that came up in today's reading. So if you haven't watched the daily twin flame reading, watch that because it will make more sense. You can also see there as the stag, okay, the promise of union and the fear of everything. So the devil is like working through fears, anxiety. So that's why you're having heart issues, because, there may be some things going on in your physical world or in your own mind, or, things happening in the journey that are creating unnecessary fear. And the universe is saying to you, everything's going to be okay. Things are actually working for you, even if you feel things are working against you. Things that you may seem to be going wrong are absolutely going right. So it's about releasing any fears and trusting and having faith. So remember who you are. So what do we need to know from your twin? I'm taking responsibility towards our connection. So that's coming to terms with things, making sense of things, understanding things, working it all out, processing. So even if you think nothing's happening, he's reassuring you it is. So the message is, if you're having heart pain or activation in the heart space, it's because you can feel something shifting between you. There is actually doing something about it, even if that's just his heart expanding a little bit. So close your eyes, go within and ask your body, what are you showing to me? Become the observer, and then the pain doesn't create panic. And if you're going through any physical things anyway, Archangel Raphael is always with you, saying to you, you are safe. You are safe, you are secure, and I'm with you right now. So become the observer and think, okay, what am I learning? Why is this pain here? And your body will answer you. But it's because you're learning to trust the universe that everything is moving forward, and most importantly, that you are safe. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. So I'm going to move the chat up a little bit now. So we've got Twin there in Gemini. Thank you for the donation, honey. And I've just answered that one. So it's been a long and painful journey. I've let go. So see how when, the angels guide me, I answer the question. So I already answered your question and then you donated. So you didn't need to donate because I'd already answered the question, you see. So this is about trusting that when the messages come, they're meant to come for you, okay? So let me just move the chat up a bit. So we've got Ashwini there. Welcome, long time no see. Sending you so much love. So what is he wanting for our connection? 1 week he has not said anything. Does he want us? Does he want to give to our connection? Well, first of all, if he hasn't said anything for a week, he's clearly working things out. As a divine feminine, we learn on this journey that when the masculines are quiet or silent, they're either busy with their life, doing stuff, he just might be busy. And it's only been a week, so he's possibly busy. But he's also processing. So he's processing his feelings, his emotions, things he needs to change. So what is he wanting for the connection? So in other words, don't worry that, you haven't had contact for a little bit because everything's okay. Just because he's silent or distant, it doesn't mean he wants to give up on the connection. That's a fear that comes from the ego. So he's saying to you, I'm walking away from anything that no longer serves me. So he needs some space to work out what he needs to release. Okay, he needs to release something in his life. Things in his life are no longer serving him. And he needs to understand what that is. Now, you may panic when you see that card because of the ego and think, well, has he walked away from me because I'm no longer serving him? But that's not what I'm feeling energetically or intuitively. I'm feeling he's walked away from you for a moment so he can actually process what he needs to release, okay? Because he knows, like all the masculines know right now, that things need to change in their reality. And he's saying, look at this, he's reassuring you. When I run from myself, not you. So he's saying to you, I'm not running from you, I'm running from myself. And I'm running to myself so I can work out what no longer serves me. So he isn't giving up on the connection. He's just gone within to process, and the angels want you to trust that. So don't panic or bombard him with messages or stress out or cause any chaos because, he just needs a little bit of time. Yeah, we've got the moon, so he's reflecting on everything. He's working things out, and you've got this full moon that's coming in, I think it's on Monday, and it's actually bringing all of this energy in. The full moon is connected with release, so give him time, it will be okay. You do you, work on self, remember who you are, and allow him to find his way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Sakara, welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz and everyone. Why is my twin silent again? What does he want me to know right now? Is he okay? Well, again, if he's silent again, he's processing again, he's thinking again, he's working things out again. And, is he okay? There's another thing with the ego. We panic. Is he okay? What's he doing? What's going on? So we're being guided to be calm. And they're giving me fear and to release fear. So what's going on with him right now? And what does he want you to know? So he's saying to you, when it's quiet, okay, my mind fills with you. So he's saying to you, I know I'm silent. But just because I'm silent doesn't mean I aren't thinking of you, because I am. He's saying when it's quiet, my mind fills with you. So right now, his mind in the silence is filled with you. He's thinking about you. He's working things out. He's processing his feelings. And he's saying, I want you to be mine forever. So see how it's a good thing. I wish I'd known on my journey this now, because I had to learn the hard way. So when the silence, see it as a positive, and it will turn your life around. This is for everyone. If you're masculine, silent, quiet, blocking you, being distant, see it as a positive, because that's when they realize what they truly want. That's when they work out what they need to do. And he's saying to you, my mind is filling with you because I want you to be mine forever. So that's where he is, and that's what he's working on. So what does the universe want you to know? The angels are saying to you, the Empress, wow, remember who you are. You are the Empress. That's why he wants you to be his forever, because you're the divine feminine and you are the Empress. And what I'm actually seeing with this too, this is a beautiful big cat, which is connected with independence and power and strength and, resilience. But I'm seeing this as when we move forward into the energy of the water tiger on the 1st of February. Very powerful. So this is about things moving forward as we shift into February. So just be you. And we, this in this deck, we've got the 111 here. The number 3 for the Empress, but we've got it as the 111, not the number 3 itself. So 111 is about believing and having faith and trusting the journey, and that's what you're being guided to do right now. I hope that helps, okay? Xtina, welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz, can I get a message about my Divine M? Thank you. So what's going on with your Divine Masculine? Here we go. He's saying to you, wherever you are, I'm with you. Wow. So he's saying to you, wherever you are, I'm already with you. So again, separation is illusion. You're never apart because you're always together. You live within each other. So he's saying to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I am with you right now. And he's saying, I know that we are twin flames. So he may not know the label, remember, this is the feeling, and that's what's important. So he's saying to you, I know that we are twin flames, or we have this amazing soul connection, because wherever I am, you're with me. And wherever you are, I'm with you. So he's feeling all of that. He's trying to work out what it is. So what else do we need to know? Yeah, we'll look at this again. I mean, powerful. We've got the Emperor. So the Emperor is about the Divine Masculine energy. And look what he's doing. He's a wolf and he's howling to the moon. So he's communicating with you telepathically. So, in other words, even if you're not in physical communication, you're in telepathic communication. And he's saying to you, wherever you are, I'm with you. And wherever you are, I know that we are twin flames. So he's communicating this to you telepathically, whether it's through a dream, through the 5D, through a song, through a sign, a synchronicity. And he's finding himself. And it won't be long until he communicates with you, and if he isn't already, because it feels that strong, this communication. He's howling, he's speaking to heaven, he's communicating, he's sending a bat signal out, or, he's sending a call out to you. So trust the journey. He loves you. He's becoming the Emperor. How powerful is that? We've got Clarabelle. What Brian want me to know? No contact in 2 years. Well, if there's no contact, things are shifting ahead. Things are shifting ahead now. So we've got sacral chakra, so he's healing his sacral chakra, and that can be connected with his environment, that can be connected with stability, his 3D world. And we've also got, I find it hard to show emotion. So, Clary, it still feels like he's finding it hard to show emotion to you. He's finding it hard to express himself. And that's because of a core wound he's healing. That could be from childhood, could be from a past life, or something he's working on right now. So, well, how is this moving forward? You've been apart for 2 years. We've got authority. So he's actually learning to tap in with the authority of heaven. That's what I'm feeling. He's coming up here as the King of Swords. So it's showing you he may seem to be indifferent because you haven't spoken for 2 years. But really, he's finding himself in this kind of darkness energy. He's been finding his strength, and it's like he's ready to get up and take action. Can you see there? If you look at the card, he's kind of holding on to this sword here. The sword is what's giving him strength, and that's Archangel Michael's power. He also looks like, he's dressed in, when knights wear all those all the armor. It's like what he wears before he puts the armor on, and that's what I'm feeling. So it's like he's taking his armor off. He's becoming more vulnerable and open. He's been shielding himself, and he's been hiding, but he's ready to get up. So when I'm connecting with the card, he's ready to press on that sword, a lot like how you press on a staff or something that helps you up, and to take action. So he's moving towards you, even if it doesn't seem to be that way. But he's gaining all the stability and all the kind of authority from heaven, everything he needs to actually do it. So he's listening now to his inner authority, which really resonates with all the messages and guidance that's coming through in the daily readings. We've also got justice. So he's also balancing his energy. We've got another sword there as well. So it also feels like he's releasing himself from any karmic binds or toxic energy or any situations he needs to release. Now, this can also be connected with, something he needs to end, connected with a contract or, something legal. So because again, the sacral chakra is connected with stability and finances and all these things, he could be releasing himself from a contract. It could be a job, it could be a connection, something he's obligated to. It could be a marriage that he's releasing with a divorce, something like that. But what I'm feeling it's more about him releasing the past and bringing balance in and feeling able to do that. And that's what he's currently reflecting on. So he's resting, he's recuperating, he's getting his strength back. He's been through something in his life that's knocked him down and caused him pain. And he's had to find himself again. And you are learning so much to trust this journey and to gain your strength and power from above. So you're being reminded that the power comes from above. And I'm seeing this as masculine and feminine energy, are coming together. So this rest period is about all the change and the cycles changing and things moving together. So things are about to change and shift forward. Again, I am receiving this guidance about 2020 to 2024, and you've been in separation for 2 years since 2020. It's 2022 now, whenever it was, even if it was before then or around that time. And I am feeling between then and 2024 is when things are moving together. So I don't feel you're going to be in union just yet. I still feel there's things being learned and he's still finding his way and he's still releasing things in his life, but he's making his way closer and closer to you every day. So trust in this respite and work on yourself, because he does find it hard to show emotion. And that's what he's working on right now too, through the things he's going through in his physical world. So in the meantime, you do you. So the message coming through for you, and it jumped out, there's a cycle completing to bring you the world. So 2021 and the ending of that was a very powerful time. It's a very pivotal time for things moving forward to bring in the new type of connection with him you want. So 2021, the end of that, which is the end of that year and what we're in now, 2022, is bringing the new in. So you could even start receiving, communication and are coming back together as quickly as June. So I'm feeling the summertime, June time is going to bring in a renewal here. But big things coming in, over the next 2 years. So keep the faith. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? MS, welcome. Hi, Liz. How's my DM doing and feeling for me right now? Any messages from him and guidance for the connection? Straight out the deck, they just fell out there. So for MS, we've got I hear you telepathically. So a lot of communication. So you're receiving messages from him telepathically. So trust in what he's been saying to you and sending to you, whether that's through songs, through signs, through things you hear in your mind or things you overhear, because he's communicating with you in that way. And he's saying, I want you to be happy. And he always wants this for you. He doesn't want you to be sad or moping around or depressed. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to feel good. And that's also what we do to bring in what we want. And I can't stop thinking about you. So you're on his mind. So if you feel like you aren't, or he's busy, or you are on his mind, he can't stop thinking about you. But if for any reason he can't communicate with you physically, he's sending you messages telepathically and he wants you to be happy. So the message from heaven right now is focus on being happy. Do what he wants you to do. Be happy and allow it to flow in. We've got works and stability. So he wants to be able to give you stability, and that's what he's working on. We've got the 3 of discs and the 4 of discs. So 3 and 4 energy, things moving together, stepping stones. Have faith and trust that the angels are protecting everything. And it will come together at the right time. So the future that you are creating is being built and everything's falling into place, but that's still what's being worked on. So he's working on being able to give you a stable future. And that's why he wants you to be happy now. And that's why the angels want you to be happy now and grateful now to bring everything in. So talk to him on the 5D because he's already communicating with you, and trust in the love. Very powerful. We've got Angela there. Welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz. I would like to know how my DM Nico is doing and a message from him to me. Thank you so much. Sending you love and light. So what's going on with Nico? Is it Nico or Nico? What's going on with him right now? So we've got here, first of all, crown chakra. So he's going through a very powerful crown activation. Now, what that means is things are being illuminated. You know, things are being kind of illuminated in his mind. So he may be having headaches, head pressure, you know, like tension headaches, or you may be feeling that because his crown is opening up to guidance and inspiration and illumination. And I feel what he's getting guided to do is coming in like guided action. So he's receiving guided action. And that's coming from Archangel Uriel. And I'm afraid that things might go wrong. So he's still releasing fears that things might go wrong, or he might do it the wrong way, or he might hurt you or make mistakes, or, you know, not be able to express himself properly. So he's receiving divine guidance, divine inspiration, illumination. He's receiving guided action. So this is a big message saying don't force it or push it or create any pressure, because he's already got that right now. When the pressure releases, that's when he's going to move towards you. So what do the angels want you to know in the tarot? So the message is coming through then. We've got vision. So hold that vision. And he has a vision right now of being with you, of communicating with you, of opening the doors up. So hold the vision of what you want to. You know, visualize success, visualize being with him. And that's what's going to move it forward. Wow. So this is moving forward. Let me just move these out of the way because I don't need them up. So between March and August, it's going to move forward. It's like he's got this vision right now. And between now and March, he's going to be focused on that, making changes, releasing fears about it going wrong, working on his own self. And then he's going to move forward. So this is like the kind of calmness or the stillness before that chaotic action. So but expect big changes to come into your connection between March and August time. Could even be 3 to 8 weeks, but I'm feeling more around March to August time. There's definitely going to be a movement. So hold that vision of what you want and don't let anything, you know, cause your vision to waver. So don't allow anything to come in and, you know, knock you down or tell you it's not real, or don't let the ego bring in fears, because he's going through a lot right now. If you're feeling head pressure, headaches, tension, any of those things, that's why. I hope that helps, okay? Anastasia, thank you for coming in, honey, member for 7 months. Wow. Hi, Liz, what does my twin want me to know at this time? So let's get a message for Anastasia. What does your twin want you to know at this time? So we've got our paths will cross again. So your twin is letting you know that you will see each other again. The universe will create the way and the doors are opening. And it hurts so much without you. So, you know, your twin is missing you, you know, feeling that pain and knowing deep inside, regardless of what's going on in the physical world, that you will be together. And there's a lot of fire between you, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, actions being taken, and earth. So this could be an earth fire connection, but I feel it's more about, you know, he wants to bring things into the physical world. He wants to take action towards you in the physical world. He wants to be able to show you how he feels in the real 3D world. So trust the journey. You know, your paths will cross again. You're learning to have faith. And you're learning to trust, and you're learning to go with the flow and understand that everything happens for a reason and that you are safe. So the angels are saying to you, yeah, look at this, there will be success. So this is you, you know, and you've got your hands on your hips, and that's the stance that says, I know who I am, you know. It's about confidence and you know, power within you, inner knowingness of this love. So the angels are saying to you, you'll have success. Everything will work out. There's nothing to fear. So keep being you and have confidence in the power of the love and the connection. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Alpedia, welcome, beautiful. May I know what my twin Timothy wants to tell me? So what does Timothy want to tell you? What does Timothy want to tell you? Big shout out to Donna as well for moderating for me, sending you so much love. So I want you to be mine forever. So Timothy wants to say to you, I want you. I want you, and I want you to be mine forever. I'm about to end a tough cycle. So he's going through something tough in his life that he's about to end and change. And, if that's to do with a karmic situation, that really makes sense, because that's exactly what the masculines are going through and expressing right now. And I have got a karmic reading to go on today. Okay, so I'm going to be posting that later. Third eye chakra. So he's letting you know he's becoming more clear about things. He has a vision of what he wants, and his third eye is opening. So he's becoming more psychically aware, more in tune with who he is, and he's paying attention to things. And what you're going through is learning to open your third eye. So you look past the physical reality and you see the truth in the situation and understand things from a much higher point of view. So there's an end to a tough cycle. And obviously 2021 was also a tough cycle, and we're in a new beginning. But I feel this is him about to end something in his life so he can actually be with you forever. And that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Just being reminded I need to put the Sade song on as well, or No Ordinary Love, because that song came out very powerfully. So we've got, is it RR or PP? The YouTube squashed it up, so I'm just about read it there. But it looks like 2 R's. Welcome, beautiful. So why is Nate still ignoring me for 4+ years now? Yet since August 21, he has been watching my Snap stories. I have no idea what's going on in his life. Well, first of all, the masculines never really intentionally ignore the divine feminine. It just kind of takes place, So clearly he had to do a lot of processing and healing and working things out and growing up spiritually and finding himself. So that's why he ignored you for 4+ years. So, that was a pivotal time. 4+ years was like 2017-18 energy, which was all about the masculines growing up and learning and finding the way. The reason why since August 21 he's been watching your stories is because he finally is feeling safer and more in tune with himself and more able to move towards you. So he's viewing your stories because, number one, he wants to know what you're doing because he loves you and he's curious about you and he's testing the water, wondering if it's going to be the right time to come in and make his move. But also because he wants you to know energetically that he does care. So, you could look at it from the way of the ego and think, well, if he cared, he'd contact me. But he's working up to it. The masculines just work a bit slower, is all. So he's trying to understand where he is in relation to you and making the changes he knows he needs to make. And he doesn't want to mess you about. So he doesn't want to kind of come in all guns blazing and then have to go into separation again or ignore you again. He's doing it slow and steady wins the race. So just keep doing you, and don't feel any kind of fear around it all or go into frustration or panic or think you're doing anything wrong because you're doing everything right. Just be you, be yourself. Don't put anything on that's going to cause panic anymore, stress, or, don't try and get over any messages to him like that. Just be you, be the light. Show him that you're loving life and, that it's safe for him to approach you. And when he's ready, he'll turn that view in your story into sending you a snap or contacting you in some way. But where we go wrong as the divine feminine sometimes is we think, wow, well, he's viewed a story, so I'm going to send a message, or he's unblocked me on, social media, so I'm going to send a message, and then he goes away again, or he blocks us again, or he's being distant again, or he stops viewing the stories again, because again, he feels panic. He needs to do it in his own time. So the message coming through is it's a good thing. I know it was August when he started, and it's kind of January, nearly February now. If you think of it like that, we're already nearly halfway through this month, but he's biding his time. You just watch, because we're moving into the energy of the water tiger on the 1st of February. You're going to see things changing. So be patient, be calm, be flexible, be adaptable like the ox. We're still in the ox energy until the end of the month. And then we move into the water tiger where we are braver and more courageous. And that's when he's going to make his move. So trust, okay, have faith, all is well. It's a good sign. Karina, welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz. Has anything changed in Mark's life with the karmic? Does he think of me and miss me? He's very quiet. And any messages from him? Well, first of all, you know he thinks of you and you know he misses you. That's a given with twin flames. So that's just the ego, trying to want some kind of form of validation, and you already know he does. Your cards will tell you, your heart will tell you, and most importantly, your soul and your connection with him will tell you. So the reason he's quiet is because he's processing, he's going through something, and if things are changing in his karmic life, that's what he's dealing with too. So what's going on with him? What's going on with him? What do you need to know? Okay, what do you need to know? And remember, all the guidance that I've been giving you lately as well will still be relevant, because time moves, it's fluid, it's what we need to know. So I'm dealing with my ego. So that's what he's going through. He's dealing with his ego, he's dealing with his fears, he's finding his way. And he's saying, I'm taking responsibility towards our connection. So that's why he's quiet and silent, because he's working everything out, which you already know, and that you are one, which again you already know. So of course he misses you, of course he thinks of you, because you are one. He's saying to you, I'm doing a lot of introspection. So, Prince of Cups here, going within, look what he's doing, he's having time alone. He's thinking about everything and working it all out. So he's having a lot of alone time to reflect and think, to bring in the future. We've got stability. So he knows that he's going to lose some things in his physical world. He's going to have to release some things. And, that's what he's also working on too. And this is connected with his work and who he is and what he needs to do. And he also has a vision of what he wants to move this forward. So again, I'm feeling this kind of March to August energy, where things are going to improve and move ahead. So for the first part of the year, he's working things out. And you're saying, has anything changed with the karmic? It's like he's gone within to process. And it's not just about the fact that he's with someone. It's everything. It's when I connect with his energy, it's not that it's the relationship, it's everything. It's the whole thing he's got going on that he's struggling with releasing, because it's everything. And that's why the word works come out. Work, stability, going within, he's dealing with it all because he wants to move it forward. He has that vision. And that vision is you, because you are one. But he needs to take action. And that's where the fear comes in. And they're giving me fear. That's what I'm feeling. So, because obviously you're asking me about the karmic, and I know you're thinking about the karmic partner, I'm going to bring in the karmic 101. And I have done a reading about the karmic situation I'm going to be posting later. Okay? So, but I wanted to come on live. So, your family never liked me anyway. They will understand. So, he's dealing with issues around family and what people think. And I'm not being me, and please don't touch me. So, if she's trying to touch him, and that isn't just physically, this could be with words or, with memories or any of these things, or with the children, any of those things. He's saying, please don't touch me. He knows he's not being himself. He knows he needs to change, and he's working on it. So that's where he is. That's what he's going through. So trust, okay? Have faith through all as well. Of course, he thinks of you because you are one. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful. We've got, is it Brianna there? Brianna Dior, welcome, beautiful. Messages from my DM. What's been keeping him distant and not able to communicate in the physical, and how is he doing? So what's going on with your DM? Here we go. What's going on? So we've got, I'm moving towards you. So he's definitely moving towards you. So again, there's this energy where if he's distant, if he's not communicating, it's because he's moving towards you. He's working on how to move towards you. And he's saying, can you forgive me? So this is what he's struggling with. Whatever's gone on, whatever's happened between you, he's struggling with forgiving himself, for one. And that's keeping him a little bit distant, because he's wondering if you can actually forgive him. But he is moving towards you. And I feel he's going to move towards you with some form of apology. So that's what's keeping him distant and not able to communicate the things he's done. But he's still moving towards you. So what does the universe want you to know? Here we go. The card's coming out then. We've got, look at this, the Empress. So believe, have faith. Okay, you're the one. You're the whole package. You're the divine feminine. You are the one. So he knows very well who you are. And the 111 energy is asking you to have faith and believe. We've also got determination. Prince of Swords here. So he's determined to sort this out and to change things and move towards you. But you have to believe and have faith. So the big message for you here is, don't stop believing. They give me that song, Don't Stop Believing, okay? Because he is moving towards you, but he needs a bit of time to get his strength back because he's dealing with forgiveness and forgiveness of the self. So, he's thinking, I hope you can forgive me. But really, it's not about you forgiving him. It's about him forgiving himself, and that's what he's working on. And that's why he's holding that sword of truth there, because he wants to be open and honest about what he's done and how he's behaved, and he wants to make it right. And the sword is also that sword of strength. So he's waiting for the right moment. And again, there's this energy where, remember, we're moving into the year of the tiger on the 1st of Feb. And I know I keep going on about that, but you're going to see such a significant shift in energy in the twins during that time because of what the energy of the ox is and what the energy of the tiger is and the differences between them. Ox is about patience, calm, and the tiger is about action and movement. See the difference? It's like moving out of earth energy, grounding, calm, into fire and action energy, and that's nothing to do with the signs. But what I'm saying is that's the big shift and change. So trust him. He's gaining strength and power. He knows he's hurt you and done you wrong. He's sorry for that, and he wants to make it right. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, is it Katie or Carly? I can just about see that. It's all squashed up. But he says, please can I know how my DM is feeling? Okay, I'm so sorry when I can't pronounce the names right. Okay, I don't know why it is on my streams, but YouTube squash up the donation names, but I can read the question. It's so frustrating. So, and I just hope that, I am saying your names right, but I know you know anyway that this is your question. So can I please know how my DM is feeling? You've put prayer hands. So how is your DM feeling? Okay, how is your DM feeling? So he's saying to you, I'm trying to understand our connection. So since the 1st of January, this is the energy they've been in. And if you go back to the divine masculine message, the daily message I did on the 1st of January on New Year's Day, this is the energy he's in. So, and it's all timeless energy, it's all fluid, so it still resonates now, even on this day, 12 days later. So the message coming through for you is, if you really want to know how he's feeling today, go and re-watch the Divine Masculine Daily Message for New Year's Day. And he's saying to you, I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to work out what it is, but our union is happening. So he's giving you that promise there. So if you've seen the stag and, you're wondering what's going on, he's saying our union is happening. This is a given, okay? It is happening. It is taking place. He is working towards you. But right now, he's trying to understand it. And he has to understand it first to be with you in union. He has to understand it to come towards you and talk about it and, discuss the future. He has to work it out. So he's trying to understand. And I always give this example because that's what they've shown me, since like December time. Jack out of Nightmare Before Christmas. He's living in Halloween Town. He goes to Christmas Town. It's all new. It's all magical. He comes back to Halloween Town. He shuts himself away to process what it all is. And that's what happens when he's with you, or when the divine feminine comes into the masculine's awareness, because his life is all stagnant and boring and normal, and then the divine feminine changes everything. And he has to work out what it is, and that's where he is. So trust the journey. Will come in time, okay? Elf Princess, welcome. My DM's birthday today, so sending a big happy birthday to your masculine and anyone else celebrating the birthday today. Any messages from Joey? Can we move together this year in South Texas? So what does Joey want you to know? Okay, what does he want you to know? And will you move together this year in South, or can we move together this year in South Texas? Well, first of all, let's start with that one. We've got curiosity. So, you're curious about if it's going to happen this year. You're curious. And the angels are saying change your question. You said, can we? Instead of saying, can we, say, we will. Okay, we will be together, regardless of where it is. So take out the South Texas. Have that vision if that's what you want, but say, we will be together. We will be together at the right time. So take this year out of it because it's putting an expectation or a demand on it, and give it to heaven. I feel this is you really trying to understand what's happening and where you are and why it's taking time and what the future holds. So you have all these questions and this curiosity within you, but leave all of that to the universe. Just focus on the end result. Have that vision of what you want, and then let the universe bring it to you. So he's saying to you, we are one, and I'm afraid of commitment. So he's dealing with commitment issues, and these are being overcome. And honestly, I can hand on heart say to you, being in union and experiencing what's going on with my divine masculine right now, they are overcoming their issues around commitment. So his issue around commitment may be about moving together or being together in that way. Being in a couple or a marriage or living in a house together or whatever it is. He's saying, I'm afraid of that. I'm releasing that. But he's releasing that now. It's not going to be an issue for much longer. And I'll give you an example. My twin George has said, ever since we got together, he doesn't believe in marriage. He doesn't want marriage. He's never getting married. And what have we been talking about for the last week? Marriage. Big time. Big time talking about it. He's even spoke to his mother about it. And that's massive. That's a massive shift and change. So this is what's happening. He's overcoming his fear of commitment. But he's saying to you, regardless of any fears I have, we are already one. And he's saying that, look, our union is happening. So it doesn't matter if it's in South Texas or anywhere else, or it happens this year. It's happening. So the angels are saying to you, let go of all the curiosity. All the curiosity about where it's going to happen, what's going to happen in the physical world, and know that it is happening. It is manifesting, however that will be. And we've got, I want you to know how much I care. So right now he's saying to you, I may be afraid of commitment, but I want you to know how much I care. And I'm willing to get over that to be with you. And he's saying, you have helped me more than you know. So you are actually helping him to overcome any fears he has of commitment, because you are the one. So it is happening. You are going to be together. Just let go of the when and the how and the if. So is there any timings we need to know? Anything we need to know? We've got 3 of Cups. So there is going to be a celebration. You are going to celebrate what you want, but it's when. Okay, the 3 could be 3 months. 3 years is too long. Okay, so it could all start coming together and falling into place within 3 months. That means there could be the reunion, the celebration, the talking about it, working things out, the coming together, but let go of the when, the how, and leave that to the universe. Just know it will. They're saying just release it, let it go. And even just hearing that may release all that pressure, all that curiosity. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Anna there. Thank you for the donation, honey. I can't see your question. I'll keep my eye out for it, though. But we've got a girl on a journey. Welcome. Hi, Liz. Girl on a journey. And I think was that connected with the earlier energy of IOU and that kind of thing. So, hi, Liz. Romantically involved with my twin, but he's still involved with his karmic. It's not ideal with this. This be sorted. Will this be sorted soon? All is great other than that. Well, remember, first of all, the karmic situation is teaching him what he doesn't want, and you're teaching him what he does want. But the karmic situation is still there. So obviously he still feels stuck in it or trapped in it, or there's some kind of red tape he needs to get out of. So there's something currently keeping him there. And usually that's fear or the ego or struggle. So, and I know it's not ideal because you want him to give you everything, you know. So what do you need to know about this? Okay, what do you need to know? So the first thing we've got coming up is I'm afraid that things might go wrong. So he's afraid that if he leaves the karmic partner, things are going to go wrong. And, you know, that's understandable if he's working through fears. He may think, well, what if I leave that situation and then you don't want me, or things go wrong, or if I lose money, or, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's a bit like a child being afraid of making a change. It's like he's afraid of taking that leap of faith. So trust, okay? He will get through this. This is just a fear. And, you know, someone's just delivered something through the door. So again, he wants to come towards you. He wants to give you everything that you need. But he's just a little bit afraid of things going wrong. That's why he's still there. Not that he wants to be there, but it's a little bit of fear holding him back. And it's saying it's not the right time. So it's not the right time because he needs to feel at peace with his decision. So he wants to leave. He feels all of that, but it needs to be at the right time. Now, if you watch that little short I did, I think it was last night, you have to bear with me because I get mixed up with videos because I post that much stuff. So the little short to music, I'm Walking Away with Craig David, you know, where he's saying, you have to be patient. I'm doing it at the right time. That's the energy I'm picking up on. And he's saying to you, I see signs about you. So he's seeing all the signs that this is what he needs to do. That you are the one, that you're the one he's meant to be with. And he's saying to you, when it's quiet, my mind fills with you. So you're constantly on his mind. So he's letting you know that when he is with his karmic partner, he's not really with his karmic partner at all because his mind is on you. So, you know, and they're giving me that song, My Mind's Set on You. So he wants you. So that's the first thing you need to know. You know, regardless of the blocks or whatever's going on, He wants to be with you. He's just waiting for the right time to make the change. So what else do you need to know? Leadership. And this is King of Wands. So King of Wands is a man who's loyal to you. You know, he's loyal to you. His heart is with you. His future is with you. But he needs to take that step. He needs to become the leader. And he's sitting there right now quite content with what he's got. Not that he's living the life of both worlds or he's enjoying his cake and eating it. It's nothing like that, okay? But he feels safe. You know, he's safe where he is because it's what he's used to. And he's got you. So he feels safe. Now, if you disappeared on him, that would be a different thing. And I'm not saying that's what you need to do. It's not like you have to give him an ultimatum or move on or anything like that. What I'm saying is he has to do it in his own way, in his own time. So he needs the power to do it. So he needs to become the leader. So the angels want you to trust him to do it in his own time and not put pressure on him or, you know, cause any stress. But he does need, it's like he does need a rocket up his bum. And maybe you've even thought that, you know, you need something to move this ahead. But you just wait because, you know, when the tiger energy comes in on the 1st of Feb, there's going to be lots of change. And I've done the horoscope readings. I'm going to be posting them early today for members or tomorrow morning. Whenever I get the chance, I've got to do the thumbnails and everything. But what I'm feeling is February is going to be a month of purging, final purging of everything. Everything's coming to light. Everything's coming up into the open. And that's what I'm feeling when I'm connecting with your connection. Look at the beautiful blue. You know, your prayers are being heard and answered. You know, this is about taking action, movement, change. And they give me that block. So he's struggling to communicate what he needs to do because he's coming to terms with it himself. So give it time. His heart is not there. It's with you. It's always with you. His mind, his body, everything's with you. He just needs to get up and make that change. I hope that helps, okay? We got GR, welcome. Hi Liz, can I get a message about our connection? How is he feeling and thinking? I shared with him I had COVID and he acted like he didn't even care. Well, it isn't that he doesn't care. He probably didn't know what to say, how to react, what to do. He was probably overcome with fear about it all. So he just, instead of, you know, saying what you wanted to hear, he went within. Okay, which is what they do, they shut down. So he shut down. Okay, so what does he want you to know right now about your connection? we've got connect with me through meditation. So he's saying, I haven't moved away from you. I'm just communicating with you right now in a different way. So if you connect with him through meditation, he's going to give you the reassurance and the love and everything that you actually need, that you want to get from him in a physical way. But he isn't ready to give it to you yet in a physical way. You know, he may be dealing with his own fears about the pandemic and things going on. And that's just activated that within him. So don't take it personally. Remember, it's never about you. It's always about him. He isn't running from you. He's running from himself. So what do you need to know? We've got valor. You know your truth. You know who you are. You know, you want him to stand up and fight for you and tell you how much he cares and how much he loves you. But you can be your own hero. You know, you're the one that's healing your own self. You know who you are. You know your power and your truth. And you know all of this when you connect with his heart space. You know he needs to stand up and fight for this love and remember who he is. So for now, connect with him on the 5D. Connect with him through meditation. And he'll give you everything you want. And while you're waiting for it in the physical world, give it to yourself. And then you won't be craving it from him. And you will feel complete. And sending you lots of healing energy too. Archangel Raphael is with you. I hope that helps, okay? Janique, welcome, beautiful angel. Hi, Liz, what's going on in DM's karmic relationship? And is there anything he wants me to know? Thank you for all you do. You're very welcome, beautiful. And I am sharing a karmic video later that I feel will help. So what's going on? Jump straight out the deck there. So what's going on is I'm facing my inner fears. So in the karmic relationship, he's facing his inner fears. That's what that relationship is there for, so that he can transform into who he truly is. So he's becoming the butterfly. You know, he's going through the chrysalis energy right now. You know, he's in that chrysalis. He's fighting to get out. He's trying to find his way. So he's seeking everything he needs. So trust that he's transforming within that connection. That connection is serving both of you, because without that connection, he would not grow. You know, he would not learn, he would not transform, and he's facing all of his inner fears. So that's what he's going through. What else do you need to know about it, okay? What else do you need to know about it? Yeah, look at this for powerful. I mean, we've got the 9 of Cups, so fulfillment. So he's letting you know that right now that karmic situation is fulfilling what needs to be fulfilled for your union. That doesn't mean he's fulfilled in it. It means it's fulfilling its purpose. Does that make sense? That's the message coming through. And that you are everything he's ever dreamed of and everything that fulfills everything in him. And he's saying, you know, he knows who you are. I mean, look at this. We've got a pregnant lady. So I'm not saying the karmic is pregnant at all. That's not what I'm picking up on. I'm seeing this as you being the Empress. You're the one he wants to nurture, the one he wants to be with. He's even dreamt about having a family with you and you being pregnant with his child. He's been visualizing all of that. You know, you are the one. So this is really about dreams coming true. And I don't know if this is something you've thought about. Kids, future, you know, all these things. Remember, someone asked me about kids earlier, saying, you know, I feel I've gone past the age of that. Okay, this lady was saying that miracles happen every day in the twin flame journey. You know, when we work with angels, time does not run out. So these are actually things he's actually thought about and things he still thinks about now, and he's gaining the strength and the determination to move towards you, to cut himself free from the past. I mean, maybe this karmic partner is, you know, stressing him out right now if he's got kids with her or if there's something else going on. But what I'm really feeling when I'm tapping in with this intuitively is this is the life he dreams about having with you, and he needs to free himself of the past. So you're asking about the karmic situation. So again, we're going to use the karmic 101. So what's going on in this karmic situation? She means more to me, I'm sorry. So you mean more to him than she. Okay, and it's like he's saying that to her. So they may have had a row about his heart being with you. And, you know, this doesn't necessarily mean they're talking about you in the physical world. But it's like he's saying someone means more to him. Whether he's even energetically saying it, but you mean more. And it's like he's saying to that person, I'm sorry, but someone means more to me. So he's saying to you, you mean more to me. I'm not sorry for that. I'm sorry that I may hurt that person and have to walk away and change things in my life, but I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry kind of energy. Because you're the one that he wants to be with and he dreams about, and he's even imagined as being the mother of his kids, and that's really coming through powerfully. So trust it. It will all release and heal at the right time. And again, you're going to see big shifts and changes with the water tiger energy in February. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jessica M. Welcome. What is going on with my DM and his karmic? So I noticed there's lots of karmic questions. So I really know now why I was guided to record that extra video, okay, that I'm going to be sharing later today. So, if any one of you is dealing with a karmic situation, there will be a video dropping later today about that. So what's going on with the DM and his karmic? What do we need to know? So first of all, your masculine is saying to you, I love your body, okay? So he's letting you know that you are the one. Now, I read these intuitively. This isn't what he's saying to his karmic partner. He's saying to you, you're the one I want, you, okay? Regardless of who I'm with or who I'm spending my time with, who I'm meant to be in love with, I love your body. So he's letting you know that he desires you, he wants you, that he's attracted to you, that his heart is with you. And he's saying, I will always remember how special you are. So he remembers you when he's in this karmic situation. He thinks about you. He thinks about how special you are. And he also hears you telepathically. So even though they've got this karmic situation between them, whatever that may be, he's talking to you through telepathy. He's remembering you and thinking about you, and you're on his mind. And he thinks constantly about how special you are. And he loves your body. He's attracted to you. He doesn't want to be intimate with them because he loves you. So what's going on in their situation? Okay, we're going to use the karmic 101. So straight look at jump out there. So we've got, I know that you have been looking through my phone. So this person is very controlling. Okay, she may have been looking through his phone because she senses something's wrong. And something is wrong because he loves your body. And he wants you, and he hears you, okay? So she may be looking for evidence that something's going on, and let's part as friends. So he doesn't want to be nasty about their breakup or hurt anyone. He's not that kind of person, but he wants to part as friends. So he's trying to do it as amicably or as quietly as possible. And it's over between us, and we both know it. So he knows that relationship is over. He's saying they both know it, and I feel she definitely knows it because she's checking his phone or looking through his phone. And that may also be another reason why he's been a bit guarded or a bit quiet. But he's saying, I still want me and her to part as friends. So, you're being asked to trust that you're the one he wants. He's thinking about you, and he hears you telepathically. So what else do you need to know about this situation? Yeah, we've got the Hierophant. So there's definitely some form of bond there. So it could be a marriage. They could be married, or it's like a bond like that. They may feel married. There's some kind of red tape around it, and he needs to release himself from that. So there's something being healed or released around a commitment, and he needs to let that go first, so he can make that commitment to you. And what you're being reminded as well with the Hierophant is that you have a sacred spiritual bond that goes beyond a contract, a piece of paper, or vows in a church. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me move the chat up. So we've got, I've got a message that's been retracted there, and we've got Anna there. Hi Liz, it's my DM thinking of contact. And thank you so much to everyone watching. Thank you for the likes. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for all the donations. You don't need to donate, guys, but I do appreciate it. And, obviously I am working through the donations. Otherwise, I'll come off and I'll be, struggling with the fact that I haven't answered those people. But, I've been going for 1 hour 19 now. So let me catch up. Let me catch up, because I'm only going to be on here for about 2 hours. So I don't want anyone donating or I can't answer, so don't donate anymore until I've caught up with everything. Okay, so let's do Anna. So is my DM thinking of contact? So he's on fire for you, Anna. Okay, fire. So fire is an energy of action. So you're saying, is he thinking of contact? Yes, because he's in the energy of action, the energy of fire, passion, desire, wanting to make a move. So what do we need to know about this? Okay, what do we need to know? Is he going to make contact? We've got, yeah, he's planning. He's planning. So right now he's in the energy of planning. And remember, have patience, have calm energy in January, because February things are going to zoom forward. So he's planning. And again, this is the 2 of Wands. So I am feeling February energy, possibly around Valentine's Day. But look how close the Wands are. I'm loving that in this card, because, it's like intimacy coming together, bridging any gaps between you and moving ahead. So trust that in the physical world, there's a new beginning coming in, and he wants to take action towards you. He's in that energy to bring you together. So yes, he's planning how he's going to come towards you, and it will happen soon. I hope that helps. And we've got Audrey, welcome. Hi Liz, I asked God for help and then I see you're live. How beautiful is that? Synchronicity. My DM is pushing me to join his religion. Can I get a message, please? I know it's a lesson. Well, he has to learn that he can't force anything in this life in an unconditional love. So the twin flame love, as you know, is unconditional. And forcing you or pushing you to join his religion is a condition. And that will not work. Okay? And even if you think, well, I want to please him and I want to do what's right, you know what's right for you. So if you don't want to do that, then it's not going to mess up the union, or it's not going to hold things up or any of those things. He's just going to teach your twin that he can't have it his own way, and that he has to step up and become a leader and make changes in his own life. So that's what I'm actually feeling, that it's not really about, about you and him. It's more about him stepping away from society or what people think or his family or all those things. That's what he's dealing with, judgment, if he goes against the grain. So that's what you're teaching him. So what does he want to say to you? I hope that makes sense, okay? So what you're teaching him is to open his third eye, to look past the physical reality. And he's saying to you, I'm at a crossroads in my life right now. So he knows he's at a crossroads. And this is that test where you may not want to join his religion. You want to do you and be free and, be yourself and do what you're guided to do. So he's the one who has to decide where he is and where he's at. And, this is about you having faith in God, that it will actually all be resolved in a beautiful way that works for everyone's higher good. So you're actually teaching him to see things from a higher perspective, to open his third eye. And I really am feeling it's connected with a karmic lesson that he is learning. So you've got the Ace of Cups and you've got the Knight of Cups. Well, it's not going to change his love for you. They give me that song by, is it Enrique Iglesias or the other one? Julio Iglesias, one of the Iglesias anyway. Nothing's going to change my love for you, okay? It's an oldie but a goodie. Nothing's going to change his love for you, and this is where he is. He's showing you his heart. He's showing you his love. He wants to have a brand new beginning with you, a new relationship with you. But you're teaching him to have a new relationship with himself. So obviously it's your choice. You're both at a crossroads. What do you want to do? That's the question. Don't do it for him. Do it for yourself. Because he has to learn a lesson too within this connection. So I want to use the Twin Soul Healing Oracle. And there is a religion card in here. That's not why I'm using it, but I'm just curious what's going to come out. So what's the soul lesson right now? We've got challenges. Everything you go through has a purpose. Look for the blessing that's hidden within what challenges you. So you're the lighthouse, shining this beautiful bright light. And it may seem like a challenge, but there's a hidden blessing within. And the hidden blessing is it's opening the third eye. It's helping both of you to remember who you are and to focus on the love. but nothing's going to change the love anyway. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Deanna, welcome, beautiful, or is it dreamer or dreams? No, I think it's dreams. It has squashed it down. You've put beautiful purple heart after. I think it's dreams. And I love the Avi, the picture. You've got beautiful pink heart in there as well. So, hi Liz, I would like to know if my DM is moving towards our union. What's on his mind since he never revealed his true feelings to me? Any messages? Well, if he hasn't revealed his true feelings to you, sometimes words aren't needed because it's felt. You know, you feel it anyway. You know in your heart the truth. So what does he want to reveal to you? What does he want to say? And is he making way to union? What does he want you to know? I'm taking out the cards that are jumping. So first of all, and this is absolutely what I'm feeling, he's saying to you, meet me on the 5D. So on the 5D, he will reveal everything to you. He'll tell you how he feels. He'll express himself in ways he may not be able to do yet in the physical world. As I walk on this earth, I feel closer to you. So he knows he's come here to earth to learn and grow and to move closer to you. And he's acknowledging to you there that it's so much more than a physical world relationship. You know, you are eternal beings, and, you know, you'll be reunited in the other. You know, you were before and you'll be after this earthly life. That's coming through very strong. I want you to be mine forever. So he may not have said it, but he definitely feels it. And, you know, it's very beautiful. And if you meet him on the 5D, this is what he's going to say to you. I'm dealing with my ego. So the reason why he can't express himself in the physical world is because of his ego. And the ego is fear. But he's seen all the signs that he wants you and he's here for a reason and he loves you. So he's seen all the signs about you and he's saying it's not the right time. So it's not the right time yet for him to move towards union. Why? Because he's still dealing with his ego. It's not the right time for him to reveal his true feelings because he's working out who he is and what he wants and where he needs to be. He knows he wants to be with you forever, but he knows he has to release some things or heal some things to make that happen. So right now he's saying, meet me on the 5D so we can talk about this and I can show you how I truly feel. So what do you need to know in the physical world? What do you need to know? Yeah, we've got the moon. So the full moon is going to release a lot of things. That's the only card that wants to come out. So this is about you realizing the truth and seeing through the illusion and stepping away from fear and understanding that everything happens for a reason in divine timing. So, you know, looking up at the moon there is really connecting on the 5D. So he wants you to meet him on the 5D so you can discuss the future and talk about it and, you know, sort things out. So give it to God. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just move the chat. I'm at the top. Let me just have a breath. Okay, it's you know, it's quite intense channeling energy, you know, and I've been speaking constantly for an hour and 27 minutes. So thank you for giving me fear. Thank you for helping me to catch up there. So I'm going to do a few more. I'm still guided to stay on. So we've got Bells there. Thank you for the donation, honey. I can't see your question. So if you pop your question, Belle, obviously I'll answer it straight away for you. So we've got Divine Feminine Chronicles. What an amazing name. Hello, Liz. How are you? I'm good, thanks, honey. How are you? You have been my guide ever since my journey. Thank you so much. I remember when it was just the 15 of us on the live, and I wish you all the success. Any messages from my DM? So that was a long time ago, it seems. Well, it isn't, but it feels like it. So any messages from your twin? We are one. So your masculine is saying to you, we are one. Trust in the love. We are everything we came here to be. And there's a lot of passion, fire, desire between you two. So there's all this energy of movement and change and action. So things are taking action. And what they're guiding me to is the Sagittarius energy that we just had about that action and vision and all that fire is moving you forward. So I am feeling that between Sagittarius energy and Aries energy, which is between December and March, that's when things are going to move forward in your connection. And he wants you to know that, okay? We've also got can you forgive me? So also he's asking for forgiveness for something he's done. He's asking you to release that, and he needs to release it too. So that's what's being worked on between December and like March, April time. We've also got choice, 7 of Cups. So there's choices coming in, and we've got the Death card. So there's an ending for a beginning, and that's a choice. That's what he needs to choose. And it's not like he needs to choose you. He needs to choose himself. So he's going through a bit of a rebirth right now. There's a big change coming in, a transformation to get him where he needs to be. So he's got choices to make, decisions to make, to start again, to be with you. And he needs forgiveness, but really what he needs is forgiveness from his own self to move this forward. But there's definite changes and shifts coming in soon. I hope that helps, okay? Bells is saying, I forgot the question, just any message, please, you were guided to. So let's see what you need to know. So let's do a channeled message then for Belle. What do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know, okay? What does your twin want you to know? Wow, okay? Well, look at this first of all. You've helped me more than you know. And this is coming from your twin. This is what he can't communicate right now. They're giving me a block there. So I also feel that you're helping so many people just by being you. You're helping people to be their true self. That's coming through from heaven. And we've got the moon. So again, this full moon is bringing in a release. And you're asking yourself, what do I need to release right now? What do I need to change around this full moon? And we've got crown chakra activation, I feel alone. So your divine masculine is going through big shifts and changes. They may feel alone right now. They're trying to work it out. They may feel lost. And he's receiving downloads and kind of illumination from heaven. He's trying to process. He's trying to work out what it all is, because he's still kind of stuck in this 3D thinking that he needs to release. So what I want to do, I'm going to bring in the Moonology Oracle, because you've got that beautiful moon there. So what are you working through during the full moon? We've got the energy is gaining momentum. So around the full moon to the new moon, there's going to be a big shift and change. And yeah, what do you need to release? That's exactly what I'm feeling. So it is all moving forward. It is gaining momentum. But there's still things that need to be released. And this isn't just what he needs to release. It's what you need to release too. And this could be the energy around 2021 or even Christmas time or something that's happened in the past. So what do you need to release? What do you need to release? What do you need to release? We've got expect powerful change. So maybe fears of it not moving forward, or wondering how it's going to move forward or what it will bring. So the angel's saying expect powerful change. That's what you need to understand is coming in. And the energy is gaining momentum. So there's powerful change ahead. And this full moon is helping you to release any fears or worries or any kind of stresses about that. And this is about crown chakra activation and realizing that you're helping each other so much more than you know. And there's magic flowing in. So there's great changes ahead. Keep the faith. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Enchanted Moon Tarot, welcome. What do the angels want me to know about my relationship with Daryl? Well, let's bring in the Moonology again here. Jump straight out the deck there. Where's it gone? The card's disappeared. If I can't find it, that's not the right deck to use. It's disappeared. Don't know where it's gone. Let me just have a quick look. What is it? Let me see. I bet you're curious now, thinking, Liz, you've got to find that card. Where's it gone? It's disappeared. Right, maybe you think your twin has disappeared. Let me see. I can't find the card, so I'm obviously not meant to use that. If I find it after, which I will, I'm sure, I'll post it on the community page, okay? And I'll just put it on there. So you will receive that message today, okay? Whatever that is. But what I'm feeling intuitively is, if you feel like it's over or it's disappeared or it's not moving forward, you'll find what you're seeking, because I will find that card, you know, and usually it'll just be somewhere, it'll come up at the right time. So what do the angels want you to know? You're finding what you're seeking, you're finding the answers, things are working out. I find it hard to show you my love. So he finds it very hard to express himself. And he's saying, I use sex as a way to show my affection and love. So if he shows you any kind of, if he gets jiggy with you, or he shows you like a flirty side of him, or he shows you an intimate side of him, it's how he's expressing his love. And he's saying, I'm proud of you. He's proud of who you are. He's proud of how far you've come. He's proud of the person that you have been born to be. He's proud of everything about you. And he's saying, I just find it hard to show that. I find it hard to show it with words, sometimes emotions, so I can show you a very physical side of me. So what do the angels want you to know about this? I'm really curious to know what that card is, but I can't find it. I don't know where it's gone. So, yeah, independence. So right now, you're learning through this connection, independence. And this, again, this is a beautiful card. Look at the energy of her. She's beautiful. She's stunning. She's sexy. She's desired. She's everything. And it's like your masculine saying, I'm so proud of you. You are everything I want. I desire you. And of course, I'm going to want you. So if you think that maybe that's all he wants you for, or in the past that's all he seems to have come across wanting, it isn't. It's the fact that you are everything to him, and he just struggles to show you love. He struggles with that. And that's why sometimes he can disappear or be silent or not be around. And you may not be able to find him or even gain, some kind of sign about him because he's not there, or you can't feel his energy. So wherever that card is, I'll post that after, or I'll have a look at the end of the stream. But we've also got, the King of Pentacles. So he's very focused. He gets very focused on you, even though you may not know that. He also gets very distracted with things in his physical world. So he could get distracted with his work life or whatever he's doing. And he's saying, I do have a vision. I am at a crossroads. I need to work out what I want to do. But I'm so proud of who you are. So there's a lot of confusion around him right now because he's working out who he is, what he wants, what the next steps are. So you're being asked to trust and keep the faith. But at the end, before I finish, I'll try and find the card. I've got stuff everywhere. I can't think where it would be. Okay, it's just disappeared. So he will return in time. Give it time, okay? So I'm going to say now, no more donations now, guys, because my throat's getting a bit I'm picking up on all the energy and they're giving me crown chakra activation. So I am going to go off soon. So no more donations, okay? So Donna, if you just say no more donations. So we've got Anna there. Does my DM Frank have a message for me? We have no contact. How is he feeling for me and his karmic wife? I hope we will reconcile. Well, trust that you will. Don't say, I hope we will reconcile. Know that you will. Your twin flames, it's inevitable that you'll come back together regardless of what's going on in the physical world. So how is he feeling for you? We've got here, how is he feeling for you? Our paths will cross again. There you go. So he's reassuring you straight away that you will be together, that you'll reconcile, that your paths will cross again. So and any fear around that, let that go straight away and replace that with faith. So change the word hope to we will reconcile. You've already put will in capital letters. So we will reconcile. Our paths will cross again. And that's what he's letting you know. So how is he feeling for you? We've got, it's not the right time. So he's letting you know he has all these feelings for you. Your paths will cross again, but it's not the right time. Why? Because he's got a karmic wife. He needs to release that. So what's going on within that karmic situation? Straight out the deck, jumped out. My heart is with someone else. So his heart is with you. You're the someone else. So don't ever doubt the love or the connection that you guys share, because that's real. And he's saying here, this is what he's saying to his wife. You remind me of everything I was, and that is no longer me. So he's changed, he's evolved, he's grown up spiritually. And his wife is reminding him of the person he was. And he's starting to resent that. Okay, I'm starting to resent you, and that isn't healthy for either of us. So he's resenting the karmic partner. He's reminded of everything he was, all the pain, all that struggle, all that fear, and his heart's with you, but he's still saying to you, it's not the right time because I need to release this. Our paths will cross again, and I'm making a decision towards our union. So that's what's going on with him. He knows he needs to release himself from that marriage. He knows he needs to make a change, but it's not quite the right time. Again, it's like that card I shared last night. Be patient, I have to do it my way. Okay, he's walking away, trust, okay? We've got Jill there, welcome. Hi, Liz. He left in such a harsh way 2 months ago. Does he have any desire to work towards us again? And will we ever be together again? Well, a harsh way, it seems harsh to us, but it's actually for learning and growth, okay? And that can be like blocking, walking away, change. I'm getting 3 cards, okay? So the first thing we've got is, we've got work. So it's in the works. It's in the works. That means it's been sorted out in the other realms. It's been sorted out behind the scenes. There's things happening. So it's working out. It's in the works. And you've used the word work, okay? Does he have any desire to work towards us again? And he's saying it's in the works here. He's realising who he is, and he needs to find his own inner authority. So he may seem indifferent, quiet, silent, but he's actually gaining back his strength and his power to make a decision. And this is a respite time, a time of reflection, a time of healing, a time to go within and restore the energy for both of you. So when it happens that way, you know, when he leaves in a harsh way, or when you go into separation, it works that way for both twins, because usually the divine feminine is feeling depleted, tired, drained, and you need to rest too. You need to fill up your cup too. You need to, feel better too, not just him. So it actually happens for both twins, higher good. So what does he want to say to you? Look how that jumped out. So we've got here, our union is happening. It jumped out the deck. You saw it jump out the deck. Our union is happening. So he's saying to you, we will be together because our union is already in the work. So you're being asked to trust. So if you've seen the stag, that's why. And water, emotion. He's feeling emotions. This is a sign from heaven to go with the flow, to trust the journey, to trust and have faith that it's working in the right time. And I am feeling between March and April as they're coming back together. So relax and breathe about it. Okay, trust the journey. He's saying it is happening, but we had to go our separate ways so we could both rest and rejuvenate and both get our energy back. So that's why it happened. So even if it seems harsh, what seemed to be going against you is actually going for you. It's working for you. So it's in the works. I hope that helps, okay? MS Liz, is the efforts I'm doing regarding work the right path? I'm so disheartened about work and finances and I feel lost. So give it to heaven, MS. Give it to heaven. We've got establishment. So what you need to do is establish what you want. Okay, with the universe. This is the 10 of discs. So the angel's saying establish in your mind very clearly what you want. So then the universe can bring it to you. It feels like there's been some back and forth energy with what you want to bring in, fears, illusion, that kind of thing. And they want you to establish things. So it's about bringing in stability. Getting very clear with the universe about what you want now to bring it in. We've also got nothing as yet set in stone. So the angel is saying to you, things are changing. It doesn't have to always be the way you expect it to be. What you need to do right now is balance your energy spiritually and practicality. So it's about bringing in that balance, restoring your energy. You say, I'm so disheartened, I feel lost. So the angels want you to reconnect with your spiritual journey, reconnect with heaven, understand that God is your source. Speak to Archangel Ariel, because I feel this moving forward between now and Pisces energy. We've got full moon in Pisces. So this is going to be the energy around kind of, the end of kind of February, March time when things are moving forward for you. So right now, establish things in your life and say, okay, things aren't working out right now. I need to make changes. So let me get very clear now about what I actually do want and what I don't want. And then spend some time breathing, relaxing, and healing the self, because nothing is yet set in stone. So things are changing. Things are shifting. You're being reminded that you are the powerful creator of your reality. So have a chat with Archangel Ariel to bring in what you want in the physical world, because she is the angel of, your material world and what you're creating in that way. I'm also using the Moonology Manifestation deck, so release your blocks. So this is where you are, and this is also what the full moon is going to bring in. Release your blocks. Now, the blocks are the fears, because we've got Scorpio energy, and the Scorpio is a scorpion that has a sting in its tail. So the sting in the tail here is that, you have to release your own blocks, and that's about bringing that balance back in. So if you've been focused too much on the physical world, you're being guided to connect again with source, going out in nature, breath work, meditation, talking to the angels, trusting. If you've been too focused on the spiritual aspect of things, bring yourself back into the physical world, ground yourself, go in nature, breathe. And they're giving me fear, and that's going to release the fear. Maybe you just need to have a good scream, or there's a lot of fear. Wow, as I'm connecting with the balancing energy, a lot of fear coming up. So it's fear that needs to be released. That's why you feel lost. That's why you feel like, you're not sure, you're disheartened, because it's about releasing that feeling of, things going wrong, or not believing in the self, or not trusting in the journey or the process, or feeling like everything's getting to you. So release that fear. Give it to heaven. Trust that God's got you and the universe has got your back. Ask for a solution. Ask the angels to guide you and give you an answer, to show you the way, and the way will be made. So it really is about bringing balance in. So, it's very powerful, because I am going to do more power cleanses on the channel, and, cleansing your energy, releasing negative thought patterns, and bringing in new ones that change the way you see your situation. But the big message is establish what you want to bring it into your physical world. So spend some time setting intentions, talking to heaven, balancing your energy, and that'll move things forward for you. Very powerful. Wow. So I'm at the end now, so I'm going to go off, but I am going to try and find this card first. So I have no idea where it's gone, so bear with me. Let me have a look around, okay? So, just talk to each other in the chat. I'm moving my chair back so I can look under here. I found it. It's right at the back of it's gone right under the table. Hang on. I've got it. I've got the card, okay? So the answer is this. Confidence is your key to success. So what the answer to the question was, okay? Wherever the card with the question, I can't find the question again, but if you're still watching, the answer is confidence is your key to success. You are being given all the strength and all the power and everything you need to get through whatever you're going through. And your twin is gaining confidence to move towards you, gaining confidence to show you who they are. And your power is to have confidence and trust the connection, that it will move forward at the right time. Okay, very beautiful. So, and it's Leo energy too, which is even more powerful. So this could also be significant about big changes and shifts occurring around the Lion's Gate in August, or even the Lion's Gate in August last year. But I feel the message for you is this: trust, have confidence, know that things are working out and there's nothing to fear, because magic is coming in. Very, very beautiful message, very powerful. So I'm going to do one more. So I'm going to do, we're going to do Urban Angel Tarot. So, hi Liz, please can I have a message from my twin? So let's do a message from your twin, okay? Let's have a message from your twin. What does your twin want you to know? I want you to know how much I care. Very beautiful. So that's what he wants you to know. And that's so powerful, because, that's what you're asking there. What's the message from my twin? I want you to know how much I care. And it hurts so much without you. So your masculine is struggling, thinking about you, wanting you to know how much they care. And you may think, well, just tell me then. Just reach out and tell me. But it's so much more than that. It takes guts and courage. And that's what's coming in February with this year of the tiger. We've also got a few leave the past behind. So things are going to be left behind to move you forward. And I love this because this is the quarter moon in Capricorn. And we're in Capricorn energy right now. So in Capricorn, he's leaving the past behind to be able to be available to be with you. Very beautiful. Let's do one more, okay? We've got, I've just seen one here. We've got butterfly, I think. There we go. May I have a message from my DM, no contact for about a week, okay? So what does butterfly's masculine want to say? Wow, look how many flew out here. Wow, we've got, first of all, root chakra, heart chakra, and communication. So he's communicating to you through the heart and the root. What does that mean? It means things are going to change in the physical world. He wants to move forward because he's starting to follow his heart. So he's communicating with you right now. He is moving towards making changes from his heart, which is always connected with you. I'm also feeling communication coming in, and you may be feeling that. So if you're having any heart palpitations or any feelings of something's coming, like an anticipation, he's making changes. He needs to pull things up at the root. He needs to make changes. He's also saying, I'm in limbo. Okay, and limbo can be connected with limbs. Okay, limbs, because limbs are connected with the roots. Feet, legs, even arms. But I feel he may be having feet pain, leg pain, issues with the toes even, because he needs to move forward. So he feels he's in limbo. He knows he needs to make changes, and he's saying, you were on my mind, okay? Wherever you are, I'm with you. And it's like he's saying, wherever are you? He's searching for you in some way, and he's connecting with the earth again there. Okay, he's connecting with the earth again there. We've also got sacral chakra, which is connected with stability, and I find it hard to show emotion. So the big message I've got coming through for you, butterfly, is he's doing his work. He may be slow going, but he is definitely moving towards you in the physical world. He wants to give you stability. That's what he wants to give you. And he wants to be able to communicate that to you too. So give it time. Trust him. That's why he's in limbo. He's working it all out. He's going through some fears. So send him love, send him light in the 5D realm. Be there for him if he needs you. And don't create pressure, because pressure for the masculine creates more stress, and that can hold them back. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to do one more. I've got Kiki there. Will Ben respond to me? Will Ben respond to me? Here we go. Will Ben, yeah, look at this. I'm moving towards you. So he's moving towards you anyway, and he's saying, I am on mission. I am on mission, and I'm dreaming of you. So right now he's dreaming of you. You may be dreaming of him. He's moving towards you, and he's on his mission. So the message coming through is, he doesn't really, if you message him, you don't need to. You have already, but it's like the angel saying you don't need to do anything, because he's already moving towards you. He's already dreaming of you, and he's on his mission. So that's a really good sign in 2022 that he's doing what he needs to do. Okay, we've also got the lovers. Well, there you go. Even if he's got his back to you right now and you can't see him, you're already together, you want. So he's feeling all this. So it's very positive. It's a very positive energy. So remember, if you do reach out to him, it's likely that he's going to respond, but don't do it for response. I always say that, because he's moving towards you anyway. But if I had to give you a yes or no based on these cards, I would say a definite yes. But again, that's up to you, what you decide to do. I hope that helps, guys. Thanks so much. I know I'm going off now, but I have been on for nearly 2 hours. So I'm going to put a reading on now about the karmic partners and the energies and stuff with that. And remember, I'm doing the tarot series right now. I've posted the Fool today. Thank you to everyone who got involved in the poll. You know, because I have had some people saying I'm posting too many videos, but I have to do what I'm guided to do, you know, and that is what they're guiding me to do all these videos to move us forward, not only into union in 2022 to 2024, but to move us into our mission. So thank you all for being you. Thank you for liking. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. If you're watching and you're new to the channel, subscribe and join this beautiful community. We're a family here. We're amazing. You know, the energy's amazing. You can see that in the chat. Some beautiful, beautiful people here. And, you know, if you want to join and become a member and have access to videos, I put a very long pick a card on there today. You know, there's the options now. You can be an Earth Angel, where you have access to members Q&As, which I am going to be doing more of moving forward. You can have access as an Angel family member, where you get access to all the extra videos. And I'm going to be posting either later today or early tomorrow all the horoscope readings for February early. Or you have the third level, which is the Angel Warrior, where I answer interactive questions. And I'm going to be answering at least 5 of those for Angel Warriors on Thursday. I don't know where, is it Thursday tomorrow? I don't know where I am. I'm still all up in the air with the New Year energy. So thank you all for being you. Send you all so much love. You're all very, very appreciated, and it means the world. And, you know, I'm just grateful to be here and to be with you, and most importantly, to be connecting with heaven. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.